that this is going to be all hips and butt, right here.
Right, yeah.
The primary muscle groups that are being recruited.
Cause it was my turn on the bins, but Hudson wanted to watch twins, then I forgot.
That is so stupid.
So stupid.
Press the list button 3 times to view the list of series rules.
To get the last ball, it was about 15 or 10 feet away from their yard, and all of a sudden, Pooch came running straight.
Welcome back to TMZ Live. Wendy Williams got some news from the judge.
Your side to keep you on track. If your retirement portfolio is $500,000 or more, call us today. Get your free comfortable.
Colle-le, là.
T'inquiète, faut pas qu'il sache qu'on le suit. Toi, t'es plutôt...
Le chapitre de se serrer les coudes. Je reviendrai sur les contre-tarifs, mais le fruit des contre-tarifs.
Right, watch, right down, locks into place, right? And here is your resistance knob, 8 different levels.
And so this was part of the documentary before the judge allowed.
Why not get yourself some Old El Paso?
It's bad out there, folks. It's a perfect day to stay home and hibernate.
I totally agree with Kevin. Coupons. Take the blame for my next 5 toots, and you got a deal.
On school property? This is a place of higher learning.
Relax, Sam. It's just a few ads, that's all.
All right, class.
On peut pas rentrer à la maison avant que l'affaire soit réglée.
Est-ce que vous allez habiter en ville?
Well, so this is going to be a bit of a treacherous drive for many across the prairies through midweek. Now, as we head into Ontario and Quebec, we've been getting some scattered flurries, like you mentioned, across. Southern Ontario, Wednesday night into Thursday morning.
Exactly. So generally the snowfall is going to be from the Nickel Belt across Goderich.
Thanks. Thank you. And you're welcome.
An agreement, Elizabeth. Didn't you promise you were going to do your homework faithfully?
Yes, Miss Hunter.
Yet the last 2 mornings you've come to school unprepared.
Reste ton séjour, Zoé.
J'ai épuisé tellement, j'ai vu de tant de beauté.
Mattina tegur opkassi bebe kanen mate keget undoma kaden da me bebe.
Stopper! And hands down, please welcome our up-and-coming designer, Parker Zill!
Is there any alcohol in this?
There is no alcohol, but my favorite thing is that you can give your guests the option to add alcohol.
Now, I'm so happy to see you've returned to your post. Please escort Mr. Bell off.
The inside I want to show you. Don't look at me like that. You can't
Don't use that tone. What are you talking about?
So this is it.
With camera, a learning thermostat, a smoke and carbon monoxide alarm, and a tablet display hub to see and
the police. And so that's why she didn't shoot your video. The counterclaim, ma'am, everything was true. He just, I'm sorry.
Velkommen til Hennes Høyhet, kronprinsesse Märtha.
First.
Vaporize your sore throat pain? Vicks VapoCool Drops.
Sure am. I'm gonna be the first ever Junior Ranger Zebra, thanks to my trusty handbook.
Oh, right. I remember clinging to the than the leading flavored yogurt and high in protein. It's the afternoon snack that's got your back. Less sugar, high protein.
Eating the pets, hon?
You gonna eat that?
Those battle balls!
You know, I really like your pointy cape, General Blorgon. Dare I say...
Jordi du Tonnerre était ton meilleur ami. Puis lui, c'est une vraie personne. Alors, pourquoi tu choisis un cactus? Ben,
Is everybody ready?
Welcome home!
It's great. Yeah.
I'm using the map as my menu. Eating my way around the country, place by delicious place. Real Aberdeen Angus.
A down payment can feel out of reach.
And if you do own, it can be tough to keep.
Full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou.
That is ode to Marian and Julia to the saints. In terms of our thoughts, words, deeds, or emotions, thank you, Chris, in
as well, because you're not ferreting anything, are you?
No.
And you're not holding out on me by any stretch of the imagination?
No, everything's gone.
I have one word to say to you.
Okay.
So my daughter is reading these books right now, and she is just over the moon excited. She wants to just skip school to read these books. Have you read these?
No.
No? When she's done, we will give you the copies.
Thank you.
Yes, you're gonna love them. But for this question, kind of wish you had. What did you choose?
I went with Severus Snape, or Snape.
Snape.
Why?
I seen it was Kevin.
I keep using Flex Seal because it absolutely works.
The results were...
Another door left open? I mean, you just looked around the door frame and you see like a 2-inch pipe through the bulkhead that had nothing blanking it off.
PM's powerfully grabbing, lifting, and picking up hair. Then the edge-to-edge smart brush combs the roller clean and deposits the hair.
Exotica. Exotica, mommy.
Ooh.
Making them more manipulative by nature.
I don't know what medical journal you're reading that from.
Is your dog's fur silky? Could it be mistaken for long-haired meat?
Come on, Grace, you're up. Remember, just follow the arrows and...
I love you.
Head & Shoulders Bare. Clinically proven dandruff control with just 9 essential ingredients. No sulfates, no silicones, no dyes. Dandruff control. Minimal ingredients. Job done.
What the? Everything is on fire.
Oh, hi.
tire pillow.
And the Golden Grill Goblin will bring you a gold lug nut.
Really?
Yep. Every truck gets one.
A nice life.
Oh, yeah? Well, good riddance. What have I done?
So, we're gonna spy on him and try and get him back, right?
I thought that was obvious. No way!
Welcome to the ultimate.
We saw a news article on Castanet that got shared around on the
more of that responsibility. Other owners aren't as hands-on involved. I can tell you that when
Station. See Old School Automotive and Truck Repair on Parsons Court in Goderich. Call Old School today for your appointment, 524-8612.
For a limited time, purchase any new vehicle and get 10 free oil changes. That's 5 years of keeping your vehicle running smooth and worry-free. Don't miss out.
video.
Tracking progress is kind of write down.
I always thought that Camille stayed here because it was close to me, but...
The most popular programs being watched in your area. It can be accessed through the TV category.
Versus Stevenson. Step forward. 24-year-old and...
Tide works, so I can focus on all the other questions.
Do crabs have eyes?
Here, please don't go, don't have a baby. What? You're killing me here, Jay. You're ripping.
Hope. And, we did the annual Terry Fox run. And so I always have had that.
Donc, réduire ses coûts. Et on observerait également une hausse de la concurrence entre les entreprises, ce qui ferait...
I mean, this is going to make the pounds fall off, for sure.
And that was the highest. This is second.
So there's second.
Right?
Yep.
And then if we want to go down to the low.
Right. And he said that she is going to need surgery.
Step 1, step into the hoop. Step 2.
Thanks, guys. Let's get out of here! No, not yet. Look.
What? Oh, yes, I expect quicksand isn't like normal sand. No, it isn't our policy to leave you stranded.
By Thursday and Friday, areas like Ontario, Quebec, and Atlantic Canada with some impactful winter weather that appears to be coming through. Let's start off with the impactful winter weather we've been seeing in recent days on the south coast of BC. Now that is finally starting to wind down. Still some pop-up flurries, but it is...
Set in her way.
but she never lost heart.
Venir à une vue normale.
Bon, je savais que tu viendrais.
Et de bande de Natashwan, on serait capable de se gager, savoir si on a besoin.
Going home with your very own signal vault. Today, we'll be right back.
You have the power to help your dog thrive. Support skin, immune, and gut.
Still sleeping with his wife. I mean, in their house. I want everyone to know that you are pathetic. I am so glad that.
She get a new job, she was gonna pay me my money.
200?
No, that was.
What's your... Play, blink, relief.
The only 3.
Jag ville bara se att jag är lei mig för det som har hänt dem. Och jag syns att insatsen som dere krigsseilere gör för landet vårt.
Dere tok gull.
Volunteer Sam, following a new interest in veterinary medicine. From Mina.
Salvage me, your best friend, your best bud. Your main squeeze.
Big bug disguise. But where are we gonna find...
Coming through!
She was just saying how Dracula is the super coolest.
Emprisonne 2 fois plus de poussière et de cheveux pour une propreté approuvée par maman.
Ça se rend jusque-là.
Shouldn't you be getting home?
Stretched thin, cut into 6 foldable slices, and topped with delicious
to kind of double down on that flavor and delicately adding that.
Our hotel is the best in the world.
So there's a lot that he wanted us to know. That's why he told them about that. Okay? But the good.
Think about how this was before. And look at your dresser. It's been radically reborn.
It's beautiful, and I can't thank you enough.
Hopefully this is going to see you through for who knows how long. What remains now, actually, is for the pair of you.
Écoute, c'est pas à moi de te dire comment vivre ta vie, mais...
You're sent to live with extended family.
Been quite the day.
The moment we've all been waiting for. Digging it.
We were struggling. We knew that it happened in the stern. The flooding had started in the stern, but we really couldn't.
100 gallons a minute, 20% faster than the KC-135.
We love to have company, and before in our apartment we couldn't do that. It was pretty small.
Oh, how was?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That is the best birthday ever!
Who wants cake? No, no cake, please. I've been...
This is surely a battle that will go down in chopped history.
And the legend goes on.
I can taste the victory.
I am following your lead all the way.
Can't lose when you're born to
This
win.
is where legends are made!
Spanish isn't great, but doesn't that mean cousins?
They're staying for the whole...
We'll save the world in fact.
This program is available in described video for the visually impaired.
Any idea what we're dealing with here?
You know as much as I do. Robbery in progress at a Stark lab facility. Suspected superpowered perpetrators.
Stark facility. Why isn't Iron Man here?
You seriously expect Tony to clean up his own messes?
So, we're the only two that answered the alert?
Which other markets is she now looking at as she seeks long-term stability?
Mass shooting in the country's history. At least 10 people are dead, including the gunman in the...
With an update from CKNXNewsToday.ca, I'm Janice McKenna. Maintain jobs, stabilize prices, and strengthen the local economy.
$1,000 or that daily bonus prize.
In a couple of minutes, we'll get into all things Leafs. Puck drop of that game is just after 9 Eastern.
Ooh.
That's why we're best friends.
Yeah. Come on, let's hit that purple button, best friend.
Huh?
Acho que foi a Júlia que pediu isso.
Não, mas... We're playing a video game downstairs. Bring the chips. Yeah.
And TV airings and recordings. Anytime the yellow search symbol appears at the bottom.
I don't recall him, to be honest. I know that's mean. I'm just being honest. So, you still don't.
And so, of course, I think we're all going to still be whipped up into anxiety.
Et ensuite, pour finir, chacun des spermatozoïdes restants.
I just stopped by because I found this box of your stuff in my storage unit.
Unis et le Canada fait en sorte qu'on n'est pas sorti.
In black, I have one in blue, I have the tan,
Yes.
and I also have a white.
And you will
and
just...
I wear them all.
Problem coming over our border. And now we're spending 1.3
Sir, this is just a simple misunderstanding. You see, we were just...
I said you're out of here!
I'll show you for defiling my art. Yeah! Look what you...
Mon équilibre est revenu, j'ai presque plus de mal. J'ai recommencé à jouer.
Welcome, Canada, as we take a look at active weather for this.
And so that is another source of concern, and it's particularly a concern.
Extreme cold. We've got snow flying across the prairies, southern Ontario, some scattered flurries as well, and an area of the country that usually does.
Lieutenant Governor cannot deliver the throne speech until they have elected a speaker.
I'm commanded by Her Honor.
It does sound pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I guess uni's not for everybody, hey?
Oh, hell no. No, that's never been my thing.
C'est un traitement pour le cœur.
Chose. Mon propriétaire a joué l'ultime coup de poker de vouloir reprendre.
London and the King. Kang, you should get a cigar.
Why'd you say it like that?
Whopper Wednesday?
That's literally not how you say it.
Whopper Wednesday?
No, it's Whopper Wednesday.
Welcome to Burger King.
Obama.
No, she's not making up the story. You're making up the story. Okay. And if
happen all the time.
Okay.
Well, they happen, but do they?
Once I was once on a ski trip and I wasn't skiing, I was just walking and I fell and I broke my wrist. And once that happens to you, you're like, should I get on a mechanical bull?
One.
Guys, I appreciate your confidence. You're all beautiful people, but Jason and I are an inseparable duo.
And we appreciate your misguided loyalty, but
Maybe we should head back to the hangar and think this through. I'm not going to be beat.
You mean it's a trap? Well, perhaps Sonic would suspect.
Wow! So do you!
What do you want for free, kid? I can only do
Skills.
Well, I once ate a bowl of chicken noodle soup while riding a horse.
J'ai dit un dernier mot avant d'être réduit en poussière. T'es rien?
Great for family.
Yeah, perfect.
Right?
Yeah.
There are 2 bedrooms down here for when family.
Food that tells a story, and I want to make sure to do that this round. I do my research. I know.
Be certain this tax season.
Well, you're in the big leagues now.
How was your vacation, sir?
Oh, I needed one.
With your 10% loyalty program discount, that's $300.
Tu peux imaginer les problèmes que ça me cause. Bien sûr que non. Les hommes croient faire une faveur à leur bête captive en trouvant le couvercle du pot.
Madame Queenie, j'ignorais totalement que j'étais sur votre...
Devils? Sorry, guys. I'd love to hang out, but I have my chores to do first. Speaking of which...
Deploy my loot gadget.
Oh, okay. I was expecting...
This is personal, isn't it? What is this, 20 questions?
Tri-carrier. I don't have time for this.
Where are you going? S.H.I.E.L.D. just got here. Great, give him my love.
They are sounding the alarm specifically over coyotes. They say
One pistachio for you, sir.
One strawberry poof, please.
Oh! Enjoy it.
Oh, perfect.
Bye, Waber. Something minty? Of course, it's a large.
a double. Lucky.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
To avoid digital threats, just turn on NordVPN. Improve your protection against trackers, malicious websites, and malware-ridden downloads. Get the deal now.
Get this. I'm on so many meds. I need a pill organizer.
This is a pill organizer.
Aging doesn't have to be rough. At Green Shield, you get coverage and care in one place. Go to getgreenshield.ca.
New Pringles Mingles. Double delight in one puff. Airy and crispy. Try new Pringles Mingles.
Embrace the crispy fluffy circle. Eat the crispy fluffy circle. Eggo waffles.
You're watching Canada's Weather Network. To help you plan your activities in the coming days, here are the short and long-term forecasts for your area. upload your photos and videos, visit upload.theweathernetwork.com.
We're social. Follow us on these social media platforms to see our trending content.
Today on this Tuesday.
Well, we've got that wintry blast hitting the west, lots of disruptions there, Nicole, and dangerous cold at play.
Absolutely, and a messy system on the way to Ontario. We're going to show you what the odds are, what it looks like through midweek. But speaking of that wintry blast for the west, Nadine, through the weekend, we saw heavy amounts of snow hit parts of the BC south coast.
Yeah, traffic troubles, disruptions to flights. This was as of Sunday morning, but of course it continued snowing since then. It's still snowing across the south coast in BC, and you can see as we remain as we head into the next few days, we remain below seasonal freezing levels down to sea level.
Yeah, so it is below average. So any of that moisture meeting up with the cold air is going to be snow. Additional snowfall through this Tuesday does look about under 5 centimeters across portions of Vancouver. Some areas south of Nanaimo may be a bit heavier, and for Vancouver downtown itself, could see some light snow, Nadine, but nothing too heavy.
Yeah, and then that sort of ends off for the remainder of today. We get another shot of some light snowfall south tip of Vancouver Island, and as we head into the interior as well, picking up on some of that light snowfall for Wednesday.
Exactly. Now, look at your 7-day forecast in Vancouver. Even if you're not going to see moisture, you're still seeing the below seasonal values. So get used to grabbing the extra layers. Now, speaking of layers, Nadine, we've got the bitterly cold air in the prairies, plus this snow making its way across Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba over the next 48 hours.
Yeah, so as we head through our Wednesday and even into Thursday as well, that snow spreads Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and these accumulations could be significant for us as we head over the next couple of days.
Yeah, impacting really extreme southern sections, Nadine, but also northern sections of Alberta will start to creep in some snow as well. Because it's so cold, this is that light, fluffy snow, so it's going to accumulate
be affected by this heavy snowfall, so it's going to be a bit of a nightmare. Also, something as well to be worried about, the extreme cold for us.
Yeah, wind chill values, extreme cold warnings in purple listed here. So these were in play through early this morning, but Nadine, again, overnight tonight, we're going to feel like the -40s, even pushing the -50s in some locales in the north. But just a peek at our daytime highs, this is without the wind chill values. So, I mean, looking at -24 for Calgary for a high, -21 in Saskatoon. These are running close to 20 degrees below seasonal, which continues tomorrow too.
Yeah, the number on the right telling us just how much below seasonal we are, and will remain on the cold side for the next couple of days for us. You'll see we'll get some reinforcement to that cold, although our temperatures will climb a little bit by the end of the period. We'll still be a little bit below seasonal.
Yeah, overall we're below seasonal. Some days not as cold as today. I mean, looking at Calgary by Saturday, you're -9. That's going to feel balmy compared to today, but still in the long range, notice we're still holding on to some cold air. Now, speaking of cold air and warm air, Nadine, they're going to battle it out in Ontario as we look to midweek.
Yeah, so Wednesday night into Thursday, we are worried about some freezing rain, and we've got some widespread snowfall moving into the area. So that really could create a mess on the roads, because we do have that Arctic air in place, and we'll get a little bit of moisture coming in for us across the region. So we can see as we head into Thursday, the battleground across the Great Lakes.
Exactly. So there's some tracks we were sort of looking at what could play out. Most likely what we are seeing is hugging the shores of Lake Erie into Niagara. We're seeing the best chance for freezing rain. Snow hitting the Greater Toronto region through Thursday morning's commute. And in the wake of this, Nadine, the winds are really going to ramp up.
Get some gourmet fish food?
Can we check out the new exercise wheels while we're there?
Absolutely.
Their home run ruined. They booed the mascot.
for the main event.
Today's best country. Country 104.9.
Button 4 times to access your recently deleted recordings. These recordings are ones that have been recently deleted, and you will have the opportunity to restore these recordings. List button once.
J'ai revu l'homme que je pense être mon père.
Préfet des philo.
Je dois à tout prix découvrir ce qui se passe.
Dans ce cas, je te laisse pas tout seul.
Ne vous app...
And talk real slow.
Oh gee, I don't know, I guess. There I was, adrift in a sea of amniotical fluid.
Dans la vision, j'ai revu l'homme que je pense être mon père.
Préfet des philo.
Je dois à tout prix découvrir ce qui se passe.
Dans ce cas, je te laisse pas tout seul.
Mystery is really starting to come together. Come on!
Up here, gang!
Oh, sure, that's them!
Out, 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 out!
Will have a reminder automatically added once the purchase is confirmed.
Hi, Theo and Jacob. All aboard the Stomper bus. I want to ride at the front.
This program is available in described video for the visually impaired.
Close. You can almost taste it.
Wednesday. Exactly. Now, look at your 7-day forecast and see moisture. You're still seeing the below seasonal values. So get
Sleep. Vicks Vapo Rub Advanced. Good night, colds.
Practice starts in 20. Let's get it.
Whoa. Here's another bite.
And we're live. I am so excited.
It's easy.
Every day on Nick.
Kidnapped Milu in the first place.
And where there's adventure.
Arrête ces super-héroïnes.
T'as bien dit une énorme météorite? C'est celle que je préfère. Place à l'intro.
DC Superhero Girls, tous les jours de la semaine à Télétoon. Bienvenue chez Trucky.
Les enfants ne sont pas là.
Tilly, il faut que tu viennes là-dedans. C'est un tout nouveau monde. Je n'ai pas le temps de m'amuser, petit frère. Je suis une star maintenant.
On ne s'arrêtera pas avant d'avoir récupéré les enfants. Les Green à Big City, dès le 9 février sur la chaîne Disney.
Everyone wants a piece of Billy.
When Mr. Puppy Paws cheated, the other racers needed help.
Sounds like they need our help.
Sam, how you doing? Hey, slow down.
The leg's a little stiff, but lucky for me, I fly.
No, you should sit this one out.
Our friends need...
February from 3 till 5, and Shannon will be on stage delivering a performance that goes way beyond imitation. This is going to be a very well-done show. She's going to go through Taylor Swift's library, and she does a great performance. She's backed by a 4-piece band and at least 2 dancers, maybe 4 on stage, depending on what song they're going to do. So, yeah, that's Shannon. It's called Taylor's Story, a tribute to Taylor Swift. Ticketscene.ca for tickets. Again, that's Saturday, the 15th of February, 3 till 5 at the Knights of Columbus Community Hall in Goderich.
Looking for a bright idea? Transfer your investments to Aviso Wealth at Libro, and you'll earn 1% cash back. Transfer $10,000 in investments, earn $100. $50,000, $500, up to $1,000 cash back. And that's just one reason there's a brighter tomorrow at Libro waiting for you. Terms and conditions apply. Visit Libro.ca/transfer to learn more and talk with a Libro coach today. Mutual funds and other securities are offered through Aviso Wealth, a division of Aviso Financial Inc.
Winter can be the worst, especially if your vehicle isn't handling it very well. Pit Lane Automotive can help, from suspension and brakes to oil changes, and the added traction of a new set of winter tires. There's plenty of winter left, and it'll be back again next year. Book your service appointment with Pit Lane Automotive today to keep you safer on the road, no matter what the road has in store. Call Pit Lane Automotive, 519-440-0936. Pit Lane Automotive, 200 Suncoast Drive in Goderich.
Country 104.9.
That part's over already? I was just about to get into my groove. I know. Wouldn't it be great?
Sentires aquela adrenalina de quem salva vidas vai ser muito maior do que a tua insegurança.
Whole thing down. Isn't it ironic?
Segments of this video. You can also access the guide through the
family did or the way they treated her. And I think that the landlord kind of...
So body double and then special effects and CGI.
You know, my room is such a mess. Oh, I've seen. Personnalité psychopathologique.
No, you can't have feelings for me.
Will Dinette à Vancouver, en Colombie-Britannique, comme ailleurs au...
I was attracted to indigo, but I think the black are pretty cute
Yeah,
too.
the indigo. To you, and how were you raised with him?
Wait, I see Breezy. And he's holding another star.
Sorry, Pecan Sandy. You don't have to take out the garbage.
Et le prix hommage à Monsieur Eddie Savoie, président fondateur des résidents.
This local forecast has been brought to you by
that information and to delete or dismantle.
Did you know the weather has a lot to do with the 2 different blends of gasoline that we use in our automobiles?
What are you doing?
Okay, excited, I can tell.
On my Insta, and apparently a bunch of basic bitches wanted me to perpetuate this.
I can't help you. You don't have a contract.
Kind of crazy asking someone, right? But it's a lesson to ask, right?
Yeah, what I'm really getting from you, which I think is so important.
Some logical explanation for all of this, right? I want to go home.
Draw her body just like this. Ooh, her ears. Ooh.
In. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready.
T-Bone, you remember that daisies are my favorite flower.
Il vous faut des planches de contreplaqué, des sacs de ciment, des poutres en acier, des plaques en plastique et bien sûr des boulons, des écrous et des clous.
Pakistani Muslims, we assume the terrorist cell.
Je sais. Bon, je dois faire mes étirements.
Blown Sussy with a stick. They beat him and they killed him.
This wood grain process was developed by my grandfather.
Okay, so we can give her now?
Give her. Just tell us it's starting to come behind us here, Adam.
Same note, I think presentation and ratio are 2 things that really make a dish. And your ratio is definitely, I think, a little off here because we're getting a lot of the...
I can help with that.
Gotta be it. Just need to take it off her head.
Sorry for the delay, guys. Getting dressed was a pain.
What a showboat.
Wow, Tony. When I said all of you, I meant it metaphorically.
What can I say, Sam? I don't do anything halfway.
I'm surprised, Stark. I did not think you were going to show.
Being changed, what would you be advocating for?
Well, I think...
absorbs wetness better for up to 100% leak-proof protection and 0% skin irritation. Pampers for healthy baby skin.
Happy Chinese New Year! Celebrate the year of the snake at Mandarin. Delight your taste buds with delicious dumplings like hagao, siu mai, beef pot stickers, and more. Plus, indulge with traditional Chinese New Year desserts. Book your
Une structure qui va l'empêcher de s'assécher. Et l'algue, elle, fait de la photosynthèse, donc elle est capable de fournir des sucres aux champignons. Et comme ça, les deux ensemble peuvent survivre vraiment longtemps. Il y a des lichens qu'on estime qui ont plus de 9000 ans.
Ben voyons donc.
C'est absolument incroyable.
Puis qui se font manger par des caribous.
Ben oui, c'est ça. Oui, c'est 9000 ans en antithermique. Mais ce qui est intéressant, c'est que grâce à cette symbiose-là, ce sont des êtres qui peuvent vivre.
Et toi, Minotaure? Je vous aime fort. Iris. Cynthia, merci pour ce combat. Mais je deviendrai plus forte encore.
C'est un combat que je n'oublierai jamais. Merci du fond du cœur. La morveuse du Nice était à 2 doigts de gagner. C'est tellement émouvant.
Attendez, sa défaite va la rendre encore plus puissante. J'en suis sûr, ça ne fait aucun doute.
Tu as raison. Et nous devrions tous suivre son exemple.
What it takes to be the first chopped legend.
To be a chopped legend, you have to be willing to break away and maybe not
work that way. You know what this means? That he cannot work at this college on any class.
carry to the next round.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block?